top can kill that quickly?
All right, getting the run back again.
It's the run back from top 8 winner's side. Illuminati managed to take him down, I believe, 3-2 in that side. So we're going to be seeing if Illuminati can do it again here and lose his finals to possibly get his run back versus King Gambler.
And if I remember right, didn't actually start with Goro the first time they played.
Yeah,
I believe he had Movado.
I believe so as well. Because we saw him running Movado against, not Dexy, let me look back at it. Against Compa, he was running the Movado, but Tweedy quickly shot down that idea. So now just this time, learning from his mistakes, going straight with the Goro. And it seems like that has been doing the trick. It's doing wonders for him so far as he takes the first round.
You know, trying not to be biased here, but as a big time fan and getting to commentate here being like such a lifelong dream, man, it'd be so cool to see Tweedy and Gambler in a finals, right? Like,
yeah, I mean,
that being said, you know, Illuminati, I mean, this KungLao play has such a cool level of like, how, I don't even know what the word for it would be. I feel like I say disrespect too much, but it has a cool level of just, I'm gonna do what I want. You have to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean,
right? Like no matter what you do, I'm still fine.
When it comes to playing,
really
yeah, he's shown a great, you know, to go off what you said. While he's been showing that he's not afraid to just press when he wants to, he's also shown that he's fundamentally sound. You know, he'll take his chances to armor whenever he wants to just press the advance, but when he sees that he has a chance to just sit back and relax, he'll just sit there and wait for you to whiff something and then go for a whiff punish. You know, he is not afraid to push, you know, your shit in when he gets the things going, and then just chill when he wants to just not really engage.
And you know, really smart move. I see you see a lot of loud players using the projectiles with the mid and even the high. Right, and they're not bad projectiles, but the fact that you have to wait for those to come back, especially with a lot of the people he's been playing that are so pressure heavy on him, you know, having that hat on his head enforces the ability to do that overhead, and I think that we've seen him go for it a few times straight into the armor, looking for case in point. And so kind of saving that projectile and keeping that there, really smart move on Illuminati to take the first game.
Yeah, I mean, just what a lot of people don't know is for a lot of the moves that KungLao can do after that forward 2 overhead that we're seeing, you really can just press in between and get a punish, as we saw at the end. Tweedy tried to, but something that Illuminati's been doing, as you said, going for the armor after to cover that basis. You either block it and he's safe after the overhead, or you try to press on it, and he gets the full combo into Goro, and then you just lose.
Lao is I think one of the weaker characters in the game when he doesn't have meter and he doesn't have Goro. But when he has meter and or Goro, becomes just so dangerous.
One of, if not the scariest characters in the game.
Mm-hmm. I think it takes a real knowledgeable player too, because the real way to play him optimally is to know those gaps.
You know, in the wise words of DJT is, you have to play solid, but sprinkle in a little ass, you know?
Couldn't have said it better.
And, you know, KungLao, he kind of just takes those words and pushes them up to 40.
Oh yeah, KungLao, in order to play him optimally, you almost have to do that, right? Like, you have to be smart and fundamental because he's stubby, but you gotta have that imposing force, and I think we're seeing a lot of really smart play from Illuminati this tournament, you know, trying to do just that.
What? Tweedy also showing that he is just as fundamentally sound, doing a lot of work of just slowing down a lot of these, you know, high-paced advances from Illuminati and just returning it to center. We saw the beautiful overhead just now as he continues the pressure going. Kano Knife's coming in to keep himself plus. Gets another catch, gonna keep himself plus again with the Kano knives. And forces the breaker here from Illuminati. 3 bars still sitting on the side of Tweedy here. And this is, as you said, one of the scariest situations for KungLao. He now has no meter. He no longer has access to that armored launcher and just has to play this low and slow.
You know, no meter. You still get the back 3-3 with the launcher, the back 3-4 for the overhead, but there is an armor gap there. And Tweedy, you know, showing like, hey, when... Yeah, this is clearly a match of who dictates the pace. Right? And I think it's part of the characters, part of it's the players, right? There, when you have two players that are so fundamentally sound like this, that, you know, they're not catching the other making big mistakes, catching them doing any kind of drops. They're not catching them with neutral ducks, things like that. Both of them are just kind of respecting the other, because both of these guys know that if they step out of line, the other one's gonna catch them for it.
Oh yeah, you mess up one time, you will get checked, and you will get checked hard.
Oh yeah. I do think that and we've kind of seen a dynamic of this, right? I think we're going to see it change the other way as the match goes on. I think we're going to see them get a little more disrespectful in the next two matches, and I think towards the end we'll see something kind of like Tweedy, where he would down poke into down poke, and kind of get away with that, because they've kind of conditioned the other.
We're seeing a lot of that conditioning now. You know, Illuminati's been wanting to press back before, but Tweedy has just already been implementing this down one into, you know, Baraka's circle. And it's just very hard to press back against it, so now Tweedy can apply that down one mind game, or even, you know, go for a down one grab if he so chooses to.
Who doesn't have Goro to capitalize, or that could have been the round.
Who gets the sweep this time around. Last hit scenario, and just mashing out the poke. Illuminati's able to take the round there. And it's been super back and forth the whole time. Beautiful whiff there, but Illuminati not able to capitalize off of it. And Tweedy taking full advantage of Illuminati trying to press, gets the full conversion, 35% into the corner. And it's not where you want to be against Baraka.
KungLao sweep's so strong at not only good range compared to quite a few of his buttons, but also +3 on block. And he is not a character you want to be, you know, against plus frames on.
And now another conversion here from Tweedy, giving access to that fatal blow here. Ooh, manages to get the poke underneath. And anti-airs, oh my god, Tweedy has just gotten lucky break after lucky break here versus Illuminati. But Illuminati's still trying to keep that pressure going. Chip out sequence happening. Right, gets the flawless block in time. Not able to continue the block though, and Tweedy's gonna find it with the back one. Final round once again of game 3.
Smart move with you know, I think we're seeing Tweedy after his back 3 rather than go just for the high, or even doing the Baraka barrage. We actually saw him go into the back 3 followed by the mid, which is unsafe but has no gap in it, trying to catch him out and just using Kano to kind of cover any gaps for him. Really smart way to use a string that doesn't get a lot of attention.
Yeah, now we're going to be seeing how well can he find the attention of Illuminati's block strings here, as, you know, just every time Illuminati's gotten in his face, Tweedy's kind of struggled to get that get off me tool. It's only when he's gone for the hard reads he's really been able to slow down Illuminati. Ooh, armor break, and no meter available to get out of this. This is huge here. The Kano ball going to continue to get that kill confirmed. Tweedy now up 2-1 here versus Illuminati. 1 game away from possibly getting what you want. You know, Copper, you might actually get that Tweedy Gambler set.
Don't jinx it now.
I'm not jinxing. I'm just saying
I
it
know
might
how the
happen.
history goes.
Illuminati still. I'm not counting Illuminati out in this set. He 100% can bring this back, but Tweedy has shown incredible adaptations to how Illuminati has played from the last time they played in winner's side.
You know, Tweedy has done such a good job, basically being a different version of himself every match, and even sometimes round to round, we are going to see the Lao Lao, which is a really underrated pairing. You know, a personal friend and training partner of mine, B&G, big Lao Lao main, actually a really, really strong zoner. Using the Lao hat actually has enough time to recharge the main character hat. So you can go mid-low with projectile and keep it almost in like a continuous sequence.
Yeah, I was going to say, arguably one of the better zoning teams, and we're seeing it on full display here. Right now, you know, Tweedy has been going for a lot of zone here, but now getting on the more aggressive side is just this Lao hat has just allowed so much for Illuminati. And beautiful usage there of the spin to get out of the chip out sequences. And a beautiful whiff punish here. Going straight into the corner. What's going to be the setup here? Just gets the back three confirmed. And that's going to be a round for Illuminati. The Lao Lao working wonders for him here.
Yeah, doing a really good job like controlling that neutral space. Knowing that Tweedy just has high attack after high attack. And being able to kind of duck those out and kind of space them out properly.
I think another huge thing to talk about here with the Lao Lao team is that KungLao, the assist, not the character, when he comes out to throw the hat on the floor, he will actually step in front of you to take a projectile trade into your favor because, you know, Lao takes the hit, but the hat still stays on the ground.
And then when you're using a main primary character like Lao and also getting that mid or a high projectile with a really large like vertical hitbox on it, making it more difficult to jump than most. Wow, went for something really risky there.
I mean, arguably worked out incredibly well in his favor. KungLao assist almost fully loaded here. Gonna be getting that out. He just waits for the jump, gets the down two, ties it up, and well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we got ourselves another game.
For it all, because there's just so much that happens in all of these matches.
I'll be honest with you, this is the most game 5s we've had in a few weeks, so.
Also, shout out to we've been sitting at like 95 to 105 viewers the entire time.
Yeah, no,
like ever since we hit like quarterfinals.
The support's been incredible.
And on a Monday. Mm-hmm. On a Monday too. Like if this was like Sunday, you know, sure. People are just coming home from work. It's 11 o'clock, almost Central Standard, and you guys are here hanging out with us. That's awesome.
Yeah,
thank you.
Shout outs to the viewers, shout outs to the players, shout outs to Copper here on comms with me, shout outs to Zanzun who was on here earlier, you know, shout outs to everyone. We wouldn't be able to do it without all the support that you guys give us. So, you know, we appreciate
Zanzun,
everyone being here.
Awful to commentate with, because he's so likable. Damn. He's so cool. Like, he was just fun. He was just so fun to commentate with.
That was the most wholesome yet backhanded compliment I think I've ever heard in my life.
No. If Zanzun, you go back and watch this, fuck you. You're too good at this, alright?
Fuck you for making me like you too much.
You're too fun, damn it.
But right now, Tweedy's sitting on set point here with the Baraka Kano. Couldn't make his way into Grand Finals loser's side, but Illuminati showing he's still got some stuff left in the tank here, as he is keeping these life bars pretty much even every single step of the way. Also want to talk about how underrated this KungLao skin is. I very much like the design of the skin.
Yes, I prefer the one that's like all grayed out with the clouds.
Yeah.
Like all lightning, it's just the eyes. But the robes and the animation to make them move the way they do, even with like the flip kicks and everything, it's so good. It's
yeah,
so
but no one really talks about the physics, the cloth physics that they put in this game. Well, wait, hold on, is this gonna punish? It will punish. Dude, that is one of the hardest cameos to call out and punish, and Tweedy got it on the first try. Like, punishing KungLao hat summon is one of the hardest things to do, and Tweedy did it without a... Oh my god, the wake up down 2!
The wake up down 2!
Made me shut my mouth instantly.
The MK1, the MK11 tech showing up in MK1.
Hey, you know what? You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Illuminati showed a full effect that this shit ain't broke.
You know, and as someone who enjoyed MK11, I love MK1 because there is no such thing as someone who has an optimal combo as down 2 into down 2. I hate Jade so much.
Hey, those combos got optimized in year 4. It only took 3 years for it to happen.
Then it was just overhead low.
Yeah.
With a restand.
Alright, very back and forth here. Fatal blow almost on the table here for Illuminati. Chip out sequence happening. But gets shim-shammed, and that will be the set. Ladies and gentlemen, Tweedy wins the run back and wins his opportunity into Grand Finals to take on King Gambler. GG's.
What a great set.